This is just a brief video to show you a little more about this DBPOWER 10.5 inch DVD player and media player, which I think is pretty good. It's not a high-end product, but for what it is, it does the job well. You can see it comes nicely packed in this cardboard box, and the accessories you get with it are 2 chargers, 1 for mains and a car charger, which of course is very handy because this may well be used for small people in the back seat on a car journey. You get a remote control, a pretty basic games console, and an AV lead, which means that you can connect the output from this to a TV or other system and use it just as a straightforward video player as well. So it's well accessorized and it does the job well. You also get this manual, which I have to say is absolutely dreadful. I found this really hard to get through and understand, and ended up poking about really and doing everything by trial and error. It contains such gems as, under the battery thing, do not appear or battery violence and other team on the impact. And now it's not all that bad, but it is pretty bad, and you need to be warned that you're not going to get a lot of help out of that. This is the unit itself. It's nice, as you can see. It's plastic. It feels slightly rattly, but actually I'm pretty sure this is fairly robust. It's a little bit on the sort of thick and clunky side. Looks like a kind of a laptop from 10 years ago or so, really, but it's okay. And you have various inputs on the and outputs on the side here. That's the power socket, the on-off switch, which I'll come to. These are the AV in and out, a headphone socket, and this is a USB socket and a socket for an SD card, both of which work well, but the maximum capacity is 16 gigs for both a drive and a card. It won't, I've tried it on 32, it doesn't work. So 16 gigs maximum on there, and that works fine. So here it is in action. You open up, and before I turn it on, you can see it's got a pretty extensive set of controls there. They work all right. I have to say there's a slight irony here in that this is very obviously a laptop device. It's far easier to control it using the remote control, but that's fine. It works very well. There's no problem with it. The controls are okay. The screen is twistable. It twists 90 degrees that way and 180 degrees that way, so you can view it from whatever angle. The screen quality is pretty good, I think. It's not bad. It's very susceptible to angle of viewing though, so I'd be cautious about having a whole group of people around it, but for 1 or 2 it's fine. And if I just switch it on here to power it up and show you what it does, I've got a DVD in there, and it takes a moment to come on, and then provided you haven't taken the DVD out, it will simply resume playing, and there it goes. Which I'll just stop. You don't need to see a lot of Charlotte Gray, and that's about it. It's a perfectly decent machine. It will do you very well, I think, for basics like use in the back of the car, if you don't want something terribly precious, and which will stand up to a reasonable amount of knocking about. I think it's good, and I can recommend it on that basis. Nice unit.
Hey guys, this is a DBPOWER 10.5 inch portable DVD player, and it's big. It's actually bigger than my white piece of plastic here, so you get some carpet in the shot. Sorry about that. Yeah, to be honest, when I saw this, I thought, how much are you going to use this? Because we've all got tablets now. Video is sort of moving away from DVDs. Is anyone going to use these things anymore? But actually, surprisingly, I found that we do use it a lot, especially if you've got a child and you know, you've got a journey to go on and you don't want them to hog your tablet the whole way, or you don't even want to carry your tablet the whole way. You can just sort of set them up with a DVD and say, there you go, watch that. And they do, actually. Depends on the child, of course. Yeah, so it's not just a DVD player. It's it'll also take inputs from AV. I'll try and show you. AV in, AV out. It's the same cable. I've not really tried that, but it's you know, it should be the same cable for both. SD card, I've tried that, works fine. USB stick, it's the same thing, just a different format. Comes with a mains charger, which is currently plugged into the mains, so I can't show you it. Car charger, AV cable. There's a game controller which I've been trying to locate. I can't locate it. Say no more. And a remote. It comes with the game CD. It's sort of emulated NES games. They're actually quite fun, but don't expect too much. Right, I'm going to turn it on. The first thing I noticed was the screen is actually really bright, and it's really good. I bought one of these probably about 10 years ago. It might have been a bit more, and it had a fairly small screen, and the screen wasn't that bright, and you know, the resolution wasn't that great. This is actually really well, I mean, you can see on the screen. Now I haven't got a DVD in there because I can't show you a DVD because I'd be breaking someone's copyright, no doubt, and I don't have any DVDs that don't break someone's copyright, so you'll have to just imagine what it's like playing a DVD. I can tell you it works absolutely fine. You know, it can actually read DVDs that are fairly scratched. Obviously, you know, when you've got a child, they like to scratch DVDs. It reads them fine, and the remote works fine as well. The remote works from miles away, by the way, so keep it handy. What else do I want to say about it? Yeah, you can play audio CDs on it as well. You've got a button here that turns the LCD off, so the battery will last longer because the LCD isn't running, and it's got its speakers down here. Quite loud as a unit. You know, it's quite capable of playing audio. You don't need any kind of external speaker or anything. One final thing, yeah, we've got a rotatey screen, so it can work backwards and can work flat. So that's good for car headrests, what have you, or just holding like a tablet. So yeah, overall, I'm quite impressed with it. It's quite a robust little unit, and the battery does last the full time that they say it does. You know, it's got a good battery on it, and it works exactly as you'd imagine it would. There's no sort of funny quirks or anything like that. You just put a DVD in or you put a video in, and it works fine.
Hi, I am today going to be reviewing the DBPOWER DVD player, and as you can see, it comes in a nice blue casing, and I like the checkered look on it. It looks really nice. Okay, so we're going to see how this works. So we'll make sure there's the on and off button, so we'll just turn that around and it powers up like that. So we're just waiting now for it to play the DVD. It is a bit of a wait for it. But as you see, and that's the DVD playing there. And to stop, you just press that button there, and it stops it and takes it back to that screen there. And to open, press the button here, slide it along, and it opens up, and you just pop this CD out and pop this one in, just like that, and give it a while to load up. And then you've got the games screen. It does come with 300 games on it, so there's quite a lot of games. And you get one of these, which just goes into the back. See there, it goes into there. Like that. And then play the games. And press the stop button to stop it, and that's that. It's really light as well, so you can put this anywhere really, and nice to carry around. Okay, so that's the end of the review for the DBPOWER video player. Bye!
Okay, problem with the DVD player. Disc is in there, all clean. Close the lid. Doesn't load. Ask it to play. Doesn't work. Ask it to play on the remote control. Doesn't work. Turn it off. Turn it back on again. Nothing happens. Disc isn't going round. Not doing anything at all. Off again. Back on again. Not doing anything at all. Turned it off. Back on again. We get the blue screen up. Completely unresponsive. Absolutely nothing's working. And if I've used it half a dozen times, that's it.
assure you, brother, the sun will shine on us again.